Hey guys, it's Sarah, and today I am going to show you how you can take an old library edition of a book that you can usually purchase at your local library if they have a library store, or if there is a Friends of the Library organization. They tend to take some of the books that have been taken out of circulation and they sell them and raise money for the library. So I have an old version of Warcross by Marie Lu here that was in the library circulation. It's been taken out. So it has this plastic library covering that they like to put on there to keep their covers protected. It's also got a young adult sticker and the circulation codes on here. So I'm going to show you how you can take one of these books that you can get for very, very cheap if you're willing to, take a book that's been checked out multiple times, and you can make it look almost brand new as you possibly can. So I'm going to show you how you can do that. So the first thing is to get this plastic off, because then usually the stickers are underneath the plastic. So there is stamping in this one that says discarded. You're not going to be able to get that off, obviously. Sometimes these will also have the library stamps in here. I don't see any in this one in particular. Oh, here you go. So like it's got like the stamp for the library, which they crossed out. This is just all saying that it's not in circulation anymore, so it's okay for me to take it out of the library. So there is that, but in order to make this look almost brand new on the outside, the biggest thing is that there is this library tape. Now I already took this part off. It actually came off pretty easily, so I think it was already torn anyway, but it basically goes over the cover, the hardcover part of the book, and it's tape, and it goes over that way. So that way this will not slip off while people are reading it, and people can't take it off while they're reading it at home either and kind of mess this up or mess up the hardcover. So the easiest thing to do is, if it is something that is taped over the top like this and it just goes over the lip, you just take a knife, just a regular like kitchen knife, kind of make it a little bit sharp, and what you're gonna do is lift up a little bit, as you can see here, just lift it up a little bit right to where the tape starts, and just take the knife and you just very slowly slide and cut the tape, and it comes off just like that. It's really, really nice. There will be a little bit of tape on the book still that you can just peel off with your fingernail, and it looks like this one actually goes onto the cover, so I can take that off on this side, as you can see. So this has the tape that actually on the inside instead of going over the top there. So what I will do is I will just peel it with my fingernail, and it comes right off. Luckily it's not tearing. Depending on how strong the tape is, it could take a little bit of this off, so you have to be careful with that. And if it starts to rip a little bit and you're not comfortable with that, just stop and leave it. Not a big deal. Okay, so got the tape off the front, and then you're going to do the same on the back because it's taped both on the front and the back. So now I need to go on the back here and just do the same thing. Lift it up a little bit, take your knife, and just very slowly cut along the tape there on the top and the bottom, and then I will remove the tape from the book. So now this is completely, you can take off the dust jacket, right? So here's just the regular hardcover, all good, beautiful blue. All right, so now that you have this off, you want to get this plastic off, right? This is super, super easy. All you need to do is you need to rip it up. Now it also depends on how your library decides to do it, because this is actually looks like it's double-sided taped on here. So that is something to keep in mind. I need to be a little bit careful about that. So I'm just gonna rip really carefully and try not to make any like big tears or anything. It is coming up a little bit, but it's not something that's going through to the, it's not going through the whole thing. This looks like it's actually a protective cover separate from the book sleeve, so that might not even be this. I don't even think this side is the actual book sleeve. But I know that all libraries do things differently, so you kind of have to get a feel for what your library does and how they prepare their books for circulation, because not all libraries may do that. But I'm able to do that, and then I will do the same thing down here. Now down here's a little bit different. It's only Scotch tape instead of the double-sided tape on the top, so that's interesting. So I will just peel up the Scotch tape here, which is ripping nicely, and then this side has some double-sided tape. So it's a little bit, you know, they kind of had to piece this one together. Okay, that one did rip, so this tape is much stronger than what was used up here. But like I said, this is just a protective thing. So this comes off. This is not, this was like a buffer in between the cover and the plastic. So now I can take this off. The plastic is off, and I got very lucky in the fact that the stickers were on the plastic and they weren't on the actual cover of the book. A lot of times they're on the cover first and then they put the plastic on. This one has, if you can see, I don't know if you're going to be able to see that very well, but it's, the plastic is here and then the sticker is here, and they have another sticker on top of it. So they put, you know, the sticker is on top of the plastic. So that was a nice surprise. I thought I was going to have to actually clean this whole thing, but I didn't have to because it's already on there. So I took all that off. I can toss that. And now I have just the regular book with the regular dust jacket on it, and it looks like I bought it in the store, as long as you don't open it and see that there's stamps and stuff crossed out and a thing that says discarded. But that's okay. No one's going to be picking up my books and, you know, checking to see if they're old library books or not. But other than that, it looks like it's in perfect condition. So little tips and tricks on how you can take a regular library book that's been taken out of circulation and you can make it look brand new. Again, all libraries do things differently. So the one that I had, you know, kind of protected it a little bit pretty good, where I didn't have to take the stickers off down here. If you do have to do that, I would recommend trying to use some Goo Gone. This is goo and adhesive remover, so you can try to peel off as much of the stickers as you possibly can, and then use this to get the rest of it off, and it usually takes off any sticker and residue really, really well. I have been really enjoying using this Goo Gone for getting sticky stickers off my book covers. It's been working really, really well. So I had this handy just in case I needed to do that. In this case, I didn't need to. But yeah, and as soon as you get a feel for how your library protects their books and you can take their stuff off. You can even take books that have been old library books up to your library and ask librarians if they can help you remove them. They may have some tools that they use as well that could come in handy. That's something you could try as well. And yeah, so I just wanted to show you guys that because I was taking this off. And this is a book that I got a couple months ago at my library at their bookstore that is inside where they have a lot of discarded stuff. And I got this for 25 cents. And it looks brand new, so can't beat that, right? Okay, I hope that this helps you guys, and don't be afraid to get old library books. As long as they're in good condition, they're not falling apart, you can make them look brand new again. So I hope this helped you guys. All right, let me know if you guys have any questions, and I will see you again soon. Bye.